What's up, Colbe Clubsters? Welcome back to another video. Join me, Colbe, and everyone's favorite little penguin named Mo. There's a new animation pack on Roblox, as you guys can see, and I mean, look how I walk. I'm looking pretty smug. Not gonna wear it forever though. It's just a brand new thing, so I wanted to wear it. I suppose it's cool. Halo. It's like there's a cartoony rainbow train, as you guys can see by looking at that guy. You'll probably only see me in this outfit on this video, probably. But yeah, we're gonna do a video on my top 10 favorite mythics. I've been hinting at this video for like a week now or something. So I did make a video on my top 10 favorite exotics over a month ago. So I feel like it's about time I do a video on my top 10 favorite mythics. And in the future, I probably will be making a video on my top 10 favorite dreams as well. So be sure to keep an eye out for that when that video comes. I might even do a video on my top 10 favorite pets in the future, because there are some awesome pets. I mean, most in this game. But yeah, mythics are actually super cool. And a lot of my favorite knives in this game are actually mythics. And you will actually see a lot of those knives on this video, because there are a ton of awesome mythics. So if you guys are excited to hear my list, be sure to drop a like, subscribe for now, and turn on post notifications. And never miss new videos, see you in the Club. And be sure to write down a comment. Let me know what your favorite mythic and assassin is. I'd love to hear what sort of mythics that you guys like. But I guess let's get right into it. Alright guys, but for my number 10 spot, it's going to be the Onyx Knife. So Onyx is worth 6 exotics with 2-star demand, and you can get the Onyx Knife by unboxing the Elite case. It's one of the 3 mythics in that case, and I'm pretty sure there is actually a chance that you can find it in the time shop and you can buy it there as well. And the Onyx is pretty cool. It really matches my character. You would think if this knife is so fitting for your character, why isn't it like higher up on the list? But like, to be honest, there's like tons of items that just match my character nowadays. Like, I'm getting sick of it. Like, don't get me wrong, the Onyx is super cool, that's why it's on this list, for Pete's sake. But then there's so much items that are, like, fitting to, like, my color scheme. Like, there's bound to be some ones I don't really like too much. I know the Onyx Knife is actually an immortal sword on Roblox as well. And I remember once debating trading my immortal sword I have on my back for that immortal sword that came out, but I never did it, and thank God, because that immortal sword is apparently super small when you wear it on your back. The Onyx is super cool, but it's also like super small when you wear it. It's not like super small, but it's just like, it's smaller than what you'd expect it to be. Like, it looks like a big knife, but like, it's just a normal size knife. And that's the problem with a lot of the knives in this game, is that like, if they're from the Roblox catalog, they're probably super big, but then like, they have to scale it down to fit with the game, and it makes it, a lot of them look a lot worse than they usually do because of how small they are. The Onyx is super cool though. But for the number 9 spot, it's going to be the Grim Sight. So Grim Sight is worth 23 exotics with 3-star demand. And you got this from doing a crafting recipe in Halloween 2018. Yeah, I almost said 2017, but no, it's 2018. It's like another one of those knives that like could fit well with my color scheme. Like, it's all black, and like it also has like fire coming through the sight. It's like super cool. But this item isn't really that unique. Like, if you guys know, there was a bone sight that was in the same Halloween event, and you had to use it for crafting to actually get the Grim Sight. Now it's pretty cool, but like, the Grim Sight doesn't really look that good, neither does the bone sight. I mean, they do look cool, and I do love the concept of it, but it's just, yeah, I don't really know. I'm talking a lot of trash about these items, even though it's on my top 10 favorite list. And I should be talking, like, a lot of good about it. Yeah, the Grim Sight is, really cool as well, because, like, it's all black. Like, that's super cool. If I actually owned this item, you'd probably see me use it from time to time, because, it is super cool. And it's also pretty expensive, too, so why wouldn't I wear it? Guys, for the number 8 spot, it's the Cosmic Eye. I do actually own the Cosmic Eye, which is pretty cool. The Cosmic Eye is worth 5 exotics with 3-star demand. And you get this from unboxing the Heroic case. It's one of the 3 mythics in that box. And you can also find it in the time shop. There was a moment in time that you could actually just buy the Cosmic Eye before the Heroic case came out. It was for 30,000 coins, but then when the Heroic case came out, they put the Cosmic Eye in there instead. Well, that's some pretty cool trivia. Yeah, as you can see, it's super cool. Like, for some reason, the handle is like a freaking eye, dude. Like, how would you hold this? Like, imagine trying to competitively play with the Cosmic Eye in real life. It probably wouldn't work out so well. And my character's holding it by the frickin' blade. That's how hard it is that I don't even bother. I just hold it by the blade with spikes on it. That must hurt my hand. And I always thought that was a neat touch about the Cosmic Eye, is how weird the handle is. And the blade has like some weird words on it. I don't really know what it says, because I don't speak whatever language it says on this. But for number 7, we're gonna have to give it to the Onyx tier. So Onyx tier does not actually have any value or demand, because it's not actually tradable, which is unfortunate. It should become tradable because you can't even get it anymore. There's a lot of items like that you can't even get, but like they're not tradable. Like, I don't know. But Onyx here doesn't really have that much stuff on it. It's sort of like a plain little purple dagger looking thing. That's kind of like what I like about it, dude. Like, the handle's like very simple. The blade is really simple. It's just like the most simple design you could give it. Probably because Prisma didn't even expect to give it a design. Because it was originally just a default knife texture. I'm pretty sure it was legendary when it first came out. But a lot of people wanted it to be an exotic and a mythic. It's like the diamond tier to be exotic and the onyx tier should be a mythic. And he actually decided to do what they asked for. But yeah, in case you guys are wondering, you got this from the clan. Like, if you were in like the top 10 best clans for the week or something, you'd get the Onyx tier. So obviously I'd never get that because my clan sucks. For number 6, it's going to be the Jade Maiden. So the Jade Maiden is 10 exotic value with only 2 starter mans. Kind of weird how it's so expensive, but isn't really that wanted. And you get this by crafting. You craft the Enchanted Jade, the Steel Maiden, and the Chaos Axe. You need a Mythic and 2 other exotics to get another Mythic. That really fair deal? I don't really know. Man, that's how you get it. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's so cool because I feel like if you'd use it, like, you'd feel cool when you're using it. It feels like it'd be an item that not a lot of people would have. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's literally using the Jade. Never mind. He just changed. But like, it looks so cool looking. Like, it's a freaking axe, dude. It's like a green and black axe. It's like, it's so cool. And like, if you're using it, you know you're good. Because, pretty expensive. So you won't see any noobs with the Jade Maiden at all. And hey, I've never even owned the Jade Maiden in my life. And that's how cool it is. Because not even I have it. But it is an item that I would like to get in the future. Because how cool it looks. I might have to get the ingredients to craft it. Which might take a while. But guys, we're in the top 5 now. And number 5 is going to have to go to the Seraph. The Seraph is worth 5 exotics with 2 starter mans. It's tied to the Spider for being the worst mythic in the game. Yeah, I feel like Seraph really doesn't really deserve that, because of how cool it looks. You get this by crafting an astonishing 5 Archangel, which is weird. Because I feel like you'd never just see someone with 5 Archangels normally. But it's another one of those items, like, it feels so cool when you're using it. Because of how cool it looks. It's just another item I wish I owned, but I don't. It reminds me of one of those immortal swords on Roblox. I forgot what it's called, but it's the more angelic version of the immortal sword I use. It kind of reminds me of that. I don't know if that's the inspiration they got from it. But if they did, then maybe they could, like, add a dark version of Seraph, which is the inspiration of my immortal sword. Like, that'd be pretty cool. I would quite like that. Yeah, it kind of sucks that Seraph is one of the worst mythics because of how cool it looks. Like, I really like the Seraph. Guys, for the number 4 spot, it's gonna have to go to the Behemoth. The Behemoth is... oh. It's also 5 value with 2 starter mans. So apparently, this is also one of the worst exotics in the game. Apparently, I made an error. So is Energy Slicer. Oh. But Behemoth is freaking huge, dude. I actually own it. You get this by unboxing the Hero Case. It's one of the... never mind. It was in the Heroic Case, right? But then they removed it for some reason. And now I'm pretty sure you can only get it from a dime shop. Just weird. I don't know why they did that. But I love the Behemoth because of how freaking big it is. This is probably one of the biggest knives in the whole game. Some people think it's Candy Blade, some people think it's Flaming Mace, but in my heart I feel like it's the Behemoth. It's also the coolest looking one out of the 3. Sort of always been one of my favorites in the game. And for a good while it's actually a limited edition because it got removed from the Hero Case before the time shop even came out, so there was a brief moment in time that it was limited edition. But hey, it came back and it's better than ever. So number 3 is going to be Hearth. So Hearth is, jeez, dude, it's 110 exotics in 5-star demand. And you got this from crafting in Christmas 2018, I believe. It's weird because the dream that was crafted, you needed Hearth to craft the dream. It was Northern Star, but that's only 30. So the Hearth is almost 4 times as expensive. Even though you needed a Hearth to craft the Northern Star. I don't really get it. But hey, the Hearth is super cool. It's like a black looking knife with a fire on it. I don't really know what it has to do with Christmas. I guess it could be like how you put a fire in your house to keep warm. But besides that, I don't really know why this would be a Christmas item. I don't know. Hey, it's super cool looking, so I won't really complain. If you have your texture up all the way to the max, it actually looks super cool. Like, you see the fire more than the blade, but it's also like not too in the way, which is always super cool. Maybe that's why it's so expensive, because of how cool it is. Alright, number two is going to the Imp, that's worth 7 exotics with 3-star demand. And you get this by crafting the kunai and the fang. And if you guys remember, the kunai was one of my favorite exotics. If you guys remember my top 10 exotics video. And yeah, when they released the kunai, the Imp, and the Dark Commander, I liked all of those items. They were probably the best set of items they've probably ever released, because of all 3 of them look amazing. And you'll see where I put Dark Commander in the top 10 dreams video. It's a little sneak peek for any of the loyal fans still watching this video. Yeah, the Imp, I don't actually own the Imp, but it's like a black knife, but it has like bits of red circling the knife, which is super cool. Definitely an item that I wish I owned. And see, this is one of those items that I feel like would fit me more than the Onyx. Because Onyx is like, eh. But Imp actually has some stuff going on with it, which I really like with it. But guys, before we go to the number 1 spot, I will give my honorable mentions. There's only 2 compared to like the 20 in the last exotic video. So I wanted to put Fang on the list because like, it's super cool, it's red, it's another one of those items that would fit my character. The reason why I didn't put it on the list is because Fang is in like probably every single murder game at some point. Like there's Fang in Murder Mystery 2, there's Blue Venom, which used to be a reskin of the Fang in Murder Mystery X. And I'm pretty sure in Neo Knives they just recently released a purple version of the Fang. So like basically in every single murder game there's a Fang, which like kinda makes me like it less because of how often you'll see it in murder games. And the Champion Blade, I also wanted to put this on the list because of it's like the best item in the whole game. It's like 30 million exotic value and like 10,000 star demand. And there's not really too much going on with the knife, it was just super expensive, so I kinda wanted to put it on the list, but like, I only wanted to put it on the list because it was expensive, and that was about it. It doesn't really look that cool. But guys, the number 1 spot is going to have to go to the Flamethrower. Flamethrower is worth 7 exotics with 3-star demand, and you get it with Craft, the Energy Slicer, the Proton, the Flame Brand, and the Epic Red. I do actually own the Epic Red, so maybe sometime in the future I can actually craft my way up to the Flamethrower, because I don't actually own that. And yeah, the knife looks super weird. It almost doesn't even look like a knife. Like, the blade spot is like super like fat looking. Like if knives could gain weight, Flamethrower might be one of the fattest knives. But it also has fire going out of it. So you can picture like instead of stabbing people with the Flamethrower, you can like burn people to death with the Flamethrower. How are you gonna stab people with the Flamethrower in real life? No, that's meant to shoot fire. So maybe the Flamethrower, you're trying to burn the people alive instead of trying to stab them. It obviously has like a sharp part to the item, so like there is a chance that's not what they mean. But hey, there's fire shooting out of the knife, so why would I have fire shooting out of the knife if you're not going to use the fire? It's probably one of the most unique mythics in the whole game. Like the fact of how you could kill people, and also it fits my character too. What's not to love about the Flamethrower? I'd really love to own the Flamethrower someday. So if you own a Flamethrower and you happen to join one of my assassin games, you're free to try to trade me for it. But yeah guys, that was my full list. So if you guys agree with my list, be sure to drop a like, subscribe for me on turn on post notifications. So you never miss new videos, you can join the Gold Club, and be sure to comment and let me know how good my list is, because I feel like it's pretty good. And if you guys disagree with my list, then you guys are free to tell me what your guys' favorite mythics are instead. I love to hear what you guys like if you guys don't like the mythics I put. But yeah, that's kind of all I gotta say, so until next time, I'm Colbe. Goodbye.